Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'll be going over the reveals, release dates, and my reactions to the Transformers panel from this past Hasbro Pulse FanFest, which happened yesterday. Now, while much of it has been leaked earlier, we did get some new insight on these upcoming figures. Links to pre-order these figures will be in the description below, and it does help support the channel, so do please check them out. Okay, with that being said, let's get started. First, we have WFC K21 Core Class Soundwave. Has a retail price of $9.99 with a release date of fall 2021, so no exact month. Transforms in 8 steps, comes with a missile blaster and shoulder cannon weapon accessories, and a non-converting Laserbeak mini cassette figure that can fit inside of Soundwave. So very cool. Let's take a look at his robot mode. I'm really liking the core class figures of the G1 counterparts here. So far, really liking the Megatron and the Starscream the most out of them, and can't wait to get Soundwave. Very cool that you can put a small cassette, something I wasn't expecting when the listing up for Soundwave was first revealed, but would have been even cooler if it could transform, but at this scale, this probably would be very difficult. In this picture, kind of looks like when the cassette is in the chest sticks out a bit. I'm not sure if it closes fully, but it does seem that it does protrude a little bit. Here he is in his cassette mode. Now, while the toes seem to stick out, during the stream, I did see that they transformed him in a way that it doesn't stick out. I think this might be the official transformation. Who knows if it's mistransformed or not. Again, very cool that it does come with a small Laserbeak in cassette mode. Next, we have WFC K22 Core Class DRACODON. Now, here's the odd part. It was listed as DRACODON, but in the description that they put for their press release, they put Dracorex, so not sure exactly whose name it is or which one is correct, but it does retail for $9.99. Again, releases in fall of 2021 with no exact month. Transforms in 14 steps, and it's basically a repaint of Vertebrake, but this time it's Maximal. You can see the Maximal symbol on the chest. Yeah, pretty much a straight repaint, no new head sculpt. And here he is in fossil mode. So this will be the first Maximal fossil. Was kind of hoping they would get something more unique. Next, we have WFC K23 Deluxe Class Predacon Scorponok. Has an MSRP of $22.99 with the release date of July 1st, 2021. Transforms in 25 steps. Comes with 2 accessories, a Mega Missile and a Cyber Bee drone that can be inserted into the figure's claw. Scorponok also features claw and tail articulation that allows for more realistic scorpion poses. Very cool looking, very true, I would say, to the cartoon of way back when. Love that they kept the Cyber Bee gimmick, albeit it's not a launching one like the original. And here he is in Scorpion mode. Really no complaints with him. I think he looks really great. Here we have CGI renders of Scorponok in robot mode and Scorponok in his Scorpion mode. Next, we have WFC K24 Deluxe Class Autobot Wheeljack. Now, this is not a new reveal. Basically, Earthrise Wheeljack re-released in Kingdom packaging, so we can just move on. Next, we have WFC K25 Deluxe Class Wingfinger Fossilizer. MSRP of $22.99 with the release date of July 1st. Transforms in 14 steps. And, I don't know, he looks pretty cool. Here he is in robot mode. I don't know, he looks pretty cool. You can see the Maximal symbol on his head. Very sleek looking, and I think in the stream they mentioned very ninja-like, as he has like a bow here. And here he is flying in his fossil mode. I think he looks cool. I know he doesn't have the wings, just has the bones, so you gotta use your imagination that he's flying. I know it's been said that it doesn't really make sense that they're made out of bones, but personally I don't think they're made out of bones, just like G1 Soundwave is not made out of plastic because he transforms into a cassette player. I think they're just made to look like bones, but are actually Cybertronian metal. And here he is interacting with Wheeljack. And here we have a CGI render of him in robot mode. In this picture, it looks very thin, very stick-like. And here we have a CGI render of him in fossil mode, and him taken apart in his individual fossilizer pieces. Next we have WFC K26 Deluxe Class Autobot Tracks, retail price of $22.99, release date July 1st, 2021, transforms in 21 steps, comes with a missile launcher and blaster weapon accessory that attach to the figure in both modes, and can also convert from sports car to flying car mode in 8 steps. Now Trax looks really cool in robot mode. I actually had Trax as a kid, so I'm very much looking forward to this figure. Here he is in vehicle mode, very nice Corvette-like car, and in vehicle mode with the weapons attached in the back. Now one thing I wish they did was give him a more G1-like hood. You can see here it's red and gold. In the Kingdom 1 it's just all red. Hopefully Toy Hacks will do something to correct that. Now here he is in his flight mode. Now the arms do stick out a bit for my liking, but I guess it's okay. And CGI renders of him in robot mode and vehicle mode. Next we have WFC K27 Voyager Maximal Rhinox. Has a retail price of $29.99 with the release date of July 1st. Transforms in 35 steps. Comes with 2 accessories, twin Gatling blasters of doom accessories that can be stored on the figure's back in robot mode. Also features an articulated lower jaw so fans can imagine the brilliant Maximal scientist saying something really smart. Okay. Here he is in robot mode, and I think he looks a little bit more cartoon accurate than the figure that we got in the 30th anniversary Rhinox. Now the 30th anniversary Rhinox is a really good figure, so we'll see how this guy stacks up to it. One thing I'm not liking, the Gatling guns look a little too stubby for me. Here he is in rhinoceros mode, and he looks really cool. Probably not a lot of articulation, but kind of expected in beast forms. Here you can see a close-up of the mouth open with some paint dabs on the inside, which is a really nice touch, and the mouth closed. And here we have some CGI renders of Rhinox in robot mode and Rhinox in rhinoceros mode. Next we have WFC K28 Leader Class Galvatron. Retails for $49.99 with a release date of July 1st. Transforms in 33 steps. Comes with 4 accessories, a particle beam cannon, 2 side cannon accessories that attach in both modes, and a Matrix of Leadership accessory that can hang around Galvatron's neck. Now we see many leaks of this figures beforehand with a lot of weird photos taken of him, so it's kind of nice to finally get some official photos, and I think he looks great. Here he is in vehicle mode, again very nice looking. Very cool that the Matrix of Leadership can be stored in this mode as well, and you can see the 2 guns that also attach to him in this mode. Here is Galvatron with the Matrix of Leadership around his neck, and the Matrix does seem to be the same mold that we get with Optimus Prime, Hot Rod, and the upcoming Rodimus Prime. Here's Galvatron holding the 2 cannons combined, and here's a CGI render of Galvatron with the cannons attached to his back. And another CGI render of Galvatron, this time in his cannon mode. We also get a preview of Galvatron in a box, and I gotta say the box art for Galvatron looks really good. And here is the back of the box. Next we have WFC K29 Commander Class Rodimus Prime. Retails for $79.99, release date of July 1st. Transforms in 34 steps. The truck trailer can store weapons, transport deluxe class figures, and can convert into a mobile defense bay with twin missile launchers. Includes a photon eliminator blaster, Matrix of Leadership with a light burst effect attachment, and 2 smoke effects that attach to the trailer pipes, and the Sword of Primus. Here's Rodimus in robot mode, finally a good figure to replace my Power the Prime's Rodimus Prime. Here he is with his trailer opened up as a battle station, very cool looking. And here is Rodimus Prime in his vehicle mode with the trailer attached. Would have been nice if they painted the rims, something I'm going to do when I get this figure in hand. And here's Rodimus Prime without the trailer. And you can see here the trailer opens up, there's some pistons in there, and they say you can fit a deluxe class vehicle inside. You can see Rodimus Prime in his vehicle mode fits very nice in the trailer with the exception of his spoiler. And here we have some CGI renders of Rodimus Prime in robot mode on his battle platform. In vehicle mode without the trailer, you can see he can attach his gun there. and in robot mode holding his weapon and the sword of Primus. We also get a look at Rodimus Prime's packaging, and the box art for him looks very good, and the back of the box. Next we have this year's Titan class figure, WFC K30 Autobot Arc. Has an MSRP of $159.99, releases on July 1st, transforms in 26 steps, features a landing gear and a ramp that comes down that can fit the included Optimus Prime and other microfigures inside. Chest piece can be removed and converts into the Teletran 1 with detailed heads-up display. Teletran 1 mode then converts into a Deluxe Autobot mainframe. Comes with 2 Beast Wars inspired golden disc accessories, Voyager and Vok. Both discs fit in the WFC K18 Dinobot figure's hands. Also includes 6 blast effects and a G1 inspired Sky Spy accessory that sits on top of Teletran 1. Here he is in robot mode, and he does look pretty impressive. A lot of folks says he does resemble the last Autobot from the comics, and I am okay with that. Now he does stand at 19 inches tall, so he's about as tall as Omega Supreme and Scorponok. You can see him holding one of the golden discs in his hands. Here he is in vehicle mode, crashed into the mountains. And here is Mainframe, which is a throwback to an Action Master from the 80s, in robot mode. Here's Mainframe transformed into Teletran 1. Looks very cool. I like all the surface detail on it. I think it's just a repaint of the Micro Prime that came with last year's Centurion weapons pack. Some pics of the Arc in vehicle mode with the blast effects attached to the boosters. And the front. Now you see some gap here. I don't know how I feel about that yet. I think a lot of that will depend on the detail inside that gap. If it can be looked at as a launch bay of some sort, then I'm pretty much okay with it. You can see there is some weathering effect on the front of the Arc there. And here's a CGI render of the Arc in robot mode and a CGI render of the Arc in vehicle mode. We also get to see the box art for this figure, which looks really impressive. You can see he's holding Megatron in his hand. They did mention some Easter eggs in the box art. I'll have to look at it a bit more in depth to see if I can find any, but very cool. I did notice it says ages 15 and up, which is a little bit different from the regular class figures. And here's the back of the box, and from there you can see that Mainframe has a third mode, so it's kind of like a triple changer. You can see he transforms into Teletran 1 and also transforms into, I'm guessing, some table of some sort. If you know what that is, let me know in the comments below. Very much looking forward to the Arc. Can't wait to get this in my hands. Next we have WFC K39 Deluxe Tricranius Beast Power Fire Blast Collection Pack. Now it has an MSRP of $29.99 with the release date of August 1st. This is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, so you can only get it from Hasbro Pulse. Transforms in 16 steps, breaks apart into epic bone armor and weapons to armor up other figures. The pack features 19 blast effects so fans can boost the firepower of their War for Cybertron collection. Now I gotta say, I love the colors of this figure. I love the gradients of red and orange. I think it looks really cool, especially with this lava backdrop they have him displayed on. Here he is in his fossil mode, and here he is with all his blast effects that he comes with. I don't know. I gotta be honest, I'm probably getting him mainly for the figure and not the blast effects, but I guess the blast effects are nice to have. And here's a CGI render of the figure with the blast effects. And the packaging, so it's a little bit different. Instead of a plain brown box, it's a plain white box with the Maximal symbol on it. Next reveal we got is the Shattered Glass Deluxe BLURR. So it looks like we're getting a Shattered Glass subline, which I'm really excited for because I did pick up the Shattered Glass Optimus Prime and Ratchet from last year. He retails for $29.99 with the release date of July 1st, transforms in 18 steps. Now the description does say exclusive Hasbro Pulse UV foil variant cover, which makes me wonder if there's going to be a Generation Selects like release of this figure, meaning you'll see him in stores like Big Bad Toy Store, Toy Dojo, Chosen Prime, etc. Comes with a brand new comic book, IDW Shattered Glass issue 1. Shattered Glass isn't your average Transformers tale. Shards is the story of the ongoing battle between the power-hungry Autobot autocrats and the freedom-fighting Decepticon laborers. Look for other Shattered Glass figures to build the ultimate alternate universe collection. Here's BLURR in robot mode, and I love the colors. He looks pretty cool. Now, I'm not too familiar with the Shattered Glass storyline, so I'm very much looking forward to the issue 1 of this series as a starting point into this alternate universe. And here he is in vehicle mode. Very nice paint apps on the front with the, I guess it's like a lightning effect on the front of the vehicle. BLURR has a nice new head sculpt with an eye patch. Makes him like a pirate, I guess. And here's a CGI render of BLURR in robot mode, and another CGI render of BLURR in vehicle mode. Now, we also got a preview of the Shattered Glass packaging for BLURR. I'm not sure if this is the packaging just for the exclusive Hasbro Pulse version of this figure, or if this is going to be the packaging moving forward for Shattered Glass figures. I gotta say, it looks very cool, and I do like the presentation a lot. Now, the last reveal we got is the ROBOSEN auto-converting Optimus Prime Collector's Edition. Now, I don't know why they call it auto-converting and not just auto-transforming, being that these are Transformers. Anyway, he retails at $699.99 with a release date of October of this year. He's 19 inches tall, comes with a battle axe and blaster, as well as a charging cable, instruction guide, and travel case. He also has a mobile app that is available through the Apple App Store and Android App Store. Comes with a built-in rechargeable lithium-ion battery, has 80 sound effects, some of them voiced by Peter Cullen, assembled together with over 5,000 components, 60 microchips, and 27 servo motors. Here he is in robot mode. Now, I've seen this thing in videos online for several years now, and I've always wanted one. Thought it looked so cool, and just the robotic aspect of it transforming, moving around, and in both modes, in vehicle mode and in robot mode, I find very impressive and fascinating. Here's a picture of it in the back. Now, it's really cool that this is an officially licensed product for Transformers. Very cool that the lights on the bottom light up. Here he is in vehicle mode. We can see the headlights do light up as well. And here he is with packaging. Now, this does say Collector's Edition, which makes me wonder if this is a Pulse exclusive version of this figure and that they may have a regular edition down the line. Personally, I can't wait for this. Very much looking for this to be released in October. Well, that's it for this video. A lot of cool things coming down the pipe for Transformers. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Follow us on social media, and check out our Discord. Links in the description below.